the Anita Max Win thing. Like, it's getting a little annoying. It's funny though.
It is funny.
It's like other things I'm chilling. Like right now, if you say the Pussy Dead shit, bro, I still find that funny, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that was a few months ago.
Yeah.
For some random reason, I'm not feeling it right now.
Not feeling it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all.
No.
A lot of the stuff was funny. Like when Debbie went to his house. Don't play with man's when it's game day or something. Like that was funny.
Don't pull up to my crib on game day talking about you're gonna sauce man and shit. Like you cursed my whole jumper today.
And then we're out here like Agor or something.
Man don't care about all that right now, bro. Because you know what? We there. Agor.
It's just making him a bigger star. Like he's already like one of the biggest stars in the world.
Like it's not even calculated, bro. He's just talking shit. Like he's just saying what he wants to say. Or whatever,
no, but
right?
it's the fact that he knows to be so himself, but only in those situations, right? Because like it's like he's not necessarily doing it on like an interview or whatever. He's doing it on his own platform, on his own time when he knows to do it, right? Because like
yeah, for sure.
As much as like that podcast he did with Yachty, like way back.
Oh yeah, when they were like on the beach or something. Yeah.
Like that was like, it was like right.
They were like talking about women and stuff.
Yeah.
But
like he knew that like that scenario would create buzz.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't remember specifically like what they said so much in that interview. Like I know he like talked about maybe wanting to retire in that interview. I think that's the one thing I remember.
Yeah, I think there was that, and then there was the clip of them talking about bringing
Jason
rappers
Momoa.
on stage.
No, they talked about Jason Momoa in that interview, I think too. Like some random joke about him.
But I remember the joke, like Yachty was like, why the fuck do we always just act so hype when we bring out another rapper when we've seen them backstage?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's funny.
It is funny.
Well, because you're out there and like you're with them while they're performing.
Yeah, it's just the adrenaline, you know.
Yeah, well, it's just sick to like be with your homie while he's performing. It's different, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing that clip of that one though. But like, yeah, I don't know. And I think Yachty has his own podcast now. I think too, right?
Yeah, I think that's why he got that. Like he got it with Full Send, I believe. But I think they probably reached out after that because that was yeah. But
yeah, Yachty's like great, man. Like when he did that album last year, that was great. I just like I hate people like talking about how genius they are though. Like it's just annoying. Like it's so yeah. I just have a real like phobia of that.
Yeah,
you know.
like,
sometimes you are a genius, but you're talking about how you're a genius.
You don't need to be that.
But like that album was fucking dope. But like I remember he did a premiere for it and he was just like, I did this to show you guys that I am a real artist or whatever. It's like, no, you did, man. You did. Just shut up. Like you did. You know,
you're doing okay. Like,
you're doing good, bro. Like you don't need to like you know, it's very like overcompensational, bro. Like
don't overthink it, right? But he did like truly like there was the people that were like, oh, who the fuck is Lil
totally
Yachty?
right,
Why
bro.
is he still here? But like
he's totally right. Yeah.
And he completely came back. It's like really showed that like the fell off term is like nothing, right? If you're a true artist, you'll know when to actually do the right thing and or fucking you'll come back, numbers come and go, like type deal.
Yeah, never count somebody out ever. Never count someone out. Like sometimes it could literally just be in one swift move they just reclaim it all. Yeah. You know, or reinvent themselves in like another way. And they just like like Yachty we talk about him like he's our best friend, bro. Yachty, you know. Yeah, you know. No, but last year with that album, what's it called? Let's start something. Fuck, I don't know. I know all the songs though.
Yeah.
I know like the one Say Something, Drive Me Crazy. But that album with the AI art, bro. Someone's listening to this and is like shouting the name of the album at us right now.
Yeah, they're like these dumb motherfuckers.
Let's Start Here, I think is what it's called.
Yes,
so I was close.
yes,
I was close. Yeah. But he reinvented himself.
Absolutely. Completely new wave. And I mean, it was weird that it came by accident when Poland came out. Like he was like trying to roll out this fucking good ass project, and then this fucking song comes out. It's like,
oh, that's a good ass song though.
It's a good song, but like he clearly was not gonna release that until it leaked. Like,
oh, it leaked, eh?
Yeah, I think it leaked, and then he was like, oh shit. Well, I mean, it is. I guess I could put it out because he did the like yodely type like wavy sound, right, with the vocals on that, but it was he was trying to build for the project, right?
Yeah.
So when bipolar just popped off, and he was like, well, I guess I'll just put it out. And then
yeah, well, I think what that tells you is like a lot of the fun, if you're an artist, like a lot of the fun shit you did just for fun, like is actually what a lot of people will just like click with or connect with, you know, because like that was a leak then, right? That's wild,
like sometimes you don't overthink it, just the right thing will come. Like,
well, I think the main thing is just however you're feeling is going to translate. So if you really enjoy something, like don't worry about because I think a lot of the time, like now it's just like if someone like makes something, it's just like they're like magnum opus. It's like I really need everyone to like this. You know what I mean? Like there's way less of a chance that everyone is gonna fuck with it. You know, if you actually fuck with it.
People are always dying to be haters.
Yeah. And honestly, like sometimes it's always like something will drop and then everyone will just be hating on it right when it comes out, and then like you give it like a few days, everyone's like, oh, it's actually really good.
Yeah. But the opposite effect is, I don't know if you know this. You know Zach Bryan, obviously. We talked a little bit about country. Yeah. He's his fans have been begging him to drop a leak that he like made in like when he was 18.
Okay.
Right?
Never happening. Like,
yeah, he literally put out a tweet. He's like, the song I made 10 years ago, I find cringy. Why would I put it out? Right. So like it's the complete opposite effect of like you literally, it's your music. Put out what you want, right? Like
yeah. I mean, for him though, like his whole thing is very cult classic-y. Like his fan base really has propped him up. Yeah. And I think I don't know what his response was, like, fuck, I'm not dropping that, whatever, but he does have to be careful with that because I think a guy like Wallen could probably be a little more on the side of like, yo, I'm not gonna do it, you know, whatever. Like you've seen Wallen, like people throw shit on stage and he'll just be like, yo, fuck you, like he'll chuck it or whatever. Like someone will throw a cowboy hat on stage, he'll literally like stomp on it or whatever. And it's fine because he doesn't have that cult classic-y, like everyone kind of, you know, around him type thing.
People know him as like a rock star-ish type figure, you know. Like,
and I think Zach too, but we just pretend he's not. You know? Like,
yeah. People, it's weird because like his album, like American Heartbreak, came out, and it was like everyone was really like enjoying that album, but it was almost like he was like hidden. Like it was like not like hidden but like you know what I mean. Like it was like a hidden gem, but like he was really just massive.
I don't know. For me, like he's an amazingly talented artist. You can tell, and like his stuff is great. I just for me, like the fan base is a little obnoxious in my opinion. And I think sometimes when people go like, oh, this is real country or this is you're really a loser, bro. Like what you like it's already such a hated genre that you have to be a little like base to enjoy. And so I think to get into this game of like what is the real thing or what is not, I mean a lot of Zach Bryan fans will hate, they'll hate Combs or they'll hate Wallen or they'll hate Florida Georgia Line or they'll, you know, whatever. And I think it's all great music personally, but I think sometimes it's just
like something the normal amount. Don't like something too much.
Okay, true. Yeah, that's another way of looking at it as well. Like they do definitely kind of just adore him like, in a way that sometimes
like I'm gonna get killed here. The Swifties.
Yeah, no, for sure. I saw so I don't know that much about Taylor Swift, I'll be honest. Saying that though, I do know a lot. Like I know a lot, but I'm realizing that there's so much more to know. But last year when she had the Spotify thing and she was the #1 artist like globally, they did like this big picture of her. I was with like 3 friends of mine that are girls too. Like it wasn't like a guy girl thing. Like a lot of girls get that there's a bit of a cultish
literally
like girls get it too, that there is like a cultish like, thing there. And so but hey man, it's the same with Ye though, bro. Like I see motherfuckers on the dude, like on the more like masculine like side of things being like hella weird with like Kanye West, bro.
And I think it could literally tie back to that divide.
That divide is like girls and guys, like
it kind of the ripple effect would just become like, because they went to war, they're now all of a sudden dying on the hill for those people.
Bro, that's a great point. Like people definitely get on the side of somebody so hardcore when they have something to go against. You know what I mean? They have a villain, you know, like the villain in the Ye story is Taylor, and then the villain in, you know, the Taylor story is Kanye at the same time. And it's like, it's guys and girls or whatever, but I think both fan bases are fucked. Literally. And waiting at like 4 a.m. for albums that don't come out, and like, you know what I mean?
We'll give Taylor Swift
at least. Okay.
She at least releases it, but
Well, she releases them, but she re-releases them.
Yeah.
And she sells you the vinyl with a different color so that you can buy. Like her
capitalism.
Team, I love it, dude. Her team is her team is sharp, dog. Her team is great.
It is crazy. Like,
hey, if they're gonna buy it, like, you know what I'm saying? That's my attitude. But
yeah, like, I mean, if you can, go on tour, then sell the movie about that said tour, and then buy the album, and then buy the re-release of the album, and then listen, fair enough, right?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Also, it's funny as fuck, bro. The fans of LeBron James, bro, are so funny to me too. Like the way they get so obsessed.
Yeah,
it's hella weird, bro. Like on his birthday and shit, people will be like talking about like, yo, it's our glorious king's birthday and like shit like that. Is
like he's
really
the second coming of Jesus,
bro. He's not even the second coming of Michael Jordan. Clip that.
Beyonce.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. When she did the Lemonade thing,
like I can name 2 Beyonce songs.
And here's what I think too: if her and Jay-Z did divorce and he was like the villain in that story, she would have even more female fans that would like go around her and be like, "Fuck Jay-Z," like type thing, right?
Yeah.
But they got back together or whatever, and
yeah,
I don't know. There was a whole thing because he like cheated on her or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's before your time.
No.
When were you born? Like 2016?
2002. Okay.
Yeah. It's all sweet. It's all good.
But nah, you can read all about all that shit on like Us Weekly or something. I don't know. That's not what we're here for.
No, I mean, it was kind of wild though. Like he got beat up by her sister and like you gotta look this shit up. Yeah.
Okay.
Jay-Z got beat up by Beyonce's sister or whatever.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But
don't do it. Don't hit me. I'm working on my Jay-Z, but yeah, I'll come back. We'll have to re-record that. No, that was interesting. No, there's definitely, I think you gotta treat people like real people.
Yeah.
I've like had the pleasure like meeting Nelly Furtado a few times, and I just acted like I didn't know who the fuck she was when I first met her.
Yeah.
And that is a really winning strategy, honestly.
No,
like,
I realized that
they're real people, bro.
Yeah, like I was recently at an event, shout out Shaq Diesel, his basketball tournament. And my favorite artist since high school has been Killy, right?
Yeah, he was there, yeah.
Right, and so he walked in, and I literally, like, as he walked in, I walked by him, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's Killy. Like, 16-year-old me wouldn't have thought that. Like, 16-year-old me would have been freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
But it's like, at the end of the day, I think everyone just needs to realize it's like, they're just living like you are, right? They're just
and they don't want like to feel like when they're around you that they're with someone who is like upset. I mean, it's the same way if you're ever trying to wheel somebody, like a girl, like you're literally, if you're obsessed, dude, like what the fuck you think is gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, no one wants that feeling of like,
stalker energy.
Yeah, like basically they're not even looking at you. They're looking at like an idea of you or what you can do for them or whatever, right? So I think that's kind of a winning strategy. I'm sure at that basketball tournament too, like you were around other people that were like chilling and like in the industry, same as you. Yeah. And so when he came in, it felt a little more like, oh yeah, he's another one of the people that's here.
There was also a lot of people who did swarm. Like it was him, Autumn. Him and Autumn were both sitting like right next to each other.
But I wouldn't have just sat there and been like, "What's up?"
But it was funny because there was a basketball game literally going on, and then all of a sudden there's this swarm of people, and they like ended up on the court. And it was like, well, like, but yeah. Yeah,
like I fuck with his music heavy, but I probably wouldn't like. I fuck with Space Jam's music heavy. Like he's a really great friend of mine. Like I fuck with Calvin Moon's music like heavy. You know what I mean? These are like buddies of mine. So like I wouldn't be, I don't see them and I'm like, holy shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I mean, it comes from a good place to be like that into, to be that nervous around anyone. You gotta like, it comes from a good place, but I think that, I think it really just needs to be checked though. Sometimes just, I just think it doesn't, especially, I mean, you and I are both in the industry, right? If we wanted to just be fans, we would be like that, but I think for you and I, like, you definitely check that at the door and understand that, I wouldn't want someone coming up to me and being like that, right?
Nah. Even if you like feel it inside, you just gotta, like, if you feel it inside and it's gonna come out, like, just don't go up to them. Like, at the same
I would
time.
say that.
Like,
Yeah, I would say
like,
that for sure.
Just because then if you do something wrong, that connection's fucked, right? Like if you're trying to introduce yourself to do business, but you're being like a fanboy, whatever, like you can easily ruin, like, first impressions are everything. You can ruin that connection, that possible connection in relationship.
Another thing I'd say is I'm really opposed to going up to people just to do business if you know you're going to see them at another thing after that. So like when I first meet people, I'm just like, hey, what's up? And then they know me, and then later you get into it. But I think like if I know I'm going to see somebody again, the first thing I say to them is not going to be, this is my Instagram, whatever. It's more like the first time I meet them, like, hey, what's up? It's like, okay.
And even if you're not,
there's a bit of trust that gets built just from knowing that I'm not going to go right up and try to, get an opportunity, right?
Yeah, or even if you don't know you're going to see them, but you introduce yourself and you're like, this is my name or whatever, give whatever, like a little bit, like something identifiable, and then you reach out to them, like if they're at least accessible, reach out to them online and some shit.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it's better because at least you still have that human connection where it's like, okay, this is a real person. This isn't just like some bot or whatever. But it could be AI.
Subhuman.
This isn't the Terminator or anything, but like
some people do just act like AIs though.
Yeah.
Some
NPC
people are
vibes.
Some people are AIs. Really though.
I mean, well,
if you have like a strict household you were raised in or whatever too, like, you know what I mean? Like there are people that are like robots.
Yeah.
And I love them. I'm not treating them like, less than or whatever, but
yeah.
I don't know if you know anybody
who acts like a robot.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, bro. I live in the suburbs. Everyone's fucking
autistic. Man, yeah.
Tinge, but you know what? Like, you go to a party or of just people who like live like blue collar, just regular 9-to-5 lives, and then it's like
you go to parties.
Once in a blue moon.
All right, I'm just busting your chops.
No, I know. But like, it's like, what's it called? You fucked me up there.
Yeah, but you go to like a party with like blue collar.
Yeah, and it's like, especially, I feel like maybe you can relate. It's like, as creative or like working in the industry, your brain works a little bit different, and you have like aspirations and stuff. When you talk to these people, they're just talking about what they live, like their day to day, and it's not like their day to day is that interesting, right?
Dog, I fuck with those guys though, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. It's good to have that dichotomy, but at the end of the day, sometimes it's like, okay, where am I getting the nourishment in this?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I could just sit and talk with like somebody that lives in a small town about like the fucking crops that they,
Yeah, but that's also like different, right? Because you're also learning.
Yeah, true. I feel like there's always something to learn about like anybody, bro. Because like, how do you live life without being interested in different things, right? I could probably get interested in what someone else is interested in, and just by seeing their interests. Yeah, but I feel you though. Like I do think, I think different people are meant for different things. I think sometimes like conversations can be, there can be AI type shit. I think sometimes, bro, when I meet people that like kind of just do what is like on the beaten path, or like just not, or just do like, okay, I went to this school, whatever. Sometimes I talk to people and it's like, can be like transactional conversations or just like getting information back and forth. It's like, hey, how's it going? I'm Michael. What program are you in? You know what I mean? It just becomes like these conversations where it's just like talking to a robot. What program are you in? Oh yeah, it's cool. Time consuming though. Okay. I graduate in 2025. Like, you know what I mean? And then they just like go on.
There's nothing else.
You're very chill. Like, I don't know. They don't say that. But yeah, they don't say that. You're very chill. But like, there can be like those types of transactional conversations, just information, like going back and forth stuff. Yeah.
But and I think that's a lot of it is like they're kind of guarded in a way.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
a lot of people just like really want to be like so normal as badly as possible.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you actually feel normal, you can talk about like bullshit or just say whatever. But for me, I'm into small talk. I am. I'm not like one of those people. It's like I just want to talk about my trauma, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like why are you asking me what program I'm in, or like what I'm doing in my life? You know, like what are those scars? We're like, no, dude, like fuck those people. But like, I think there's a good balance. I think there's a good balance between, you know, if it's all just like, if you can't talk about anything weird or anything like out of the norm because you're just so focused on like being normal, I think that's a problem. I think if you're so focused on being weird that you just got to talk about weird shit,
then you're also weird.
Yeah, but you're also weird if you're trying so hard to be normal because that means that you're weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it goes full circle.
It goes full circle.
And it's like everything in life where it's just balance, right?
It is balance, yeah.
Yeah, we could get into that snake draft we were talking about. We're going to do best local venues in Toronto. Not mainstream ones. We're going to do like, you know, cool ones.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, the snake draft. Let's go.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'll choose, man, I'll go with Supermarket Toronto.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
A good one. Very, very good.
That's on my team.
Good location, too.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Right off College Street in Kensington. Shit. I think I'm going to go with... I think I'm going to take the Access Club. It's a little bit more mainstream, but it's still on the verge. It's like, what, 700 people? So
that's fast, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very
polished
one.
Yeah, I got ahead. Okay, I'm going with Lee's Palace then, because you went with like, you know, 400 capacity. I'm also going with 400 capacity, so I'm going with Lee's. That's also on my team.
It's a very good one.
I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on like.
I don't think I've been in
some
the main
controversy
room.
surrounding like Lee's and Horseshoe right now. Just shut up about it. I'm just talking about the venue itself. Yeah, no, there was like the dude was like the guy who runs it was like saying some stuff. Actually, like him and I are not like chill either, because like he tried to like because it was a rap show, he tried to like charge me more.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I thought this was a rock show. Like now, like it's a few $100 more. I'm like, because what?
Fucking old heads.
Yeah, exactly. And and so like, but there's like beef right now because he shut down like a Palestine show or something.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
That'll do it.
I don't think I've actually been in the main room there either. I think is it only one room, or is there the upstairs and the downstairs?
So were you in the upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually haven't been to the upstairs.
No, the upstairs is alright. It's cool.
It's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know. I've never been there.
But like,
there's the way you said all right.
It's just picnic tables and shit. It's weird.
Picnic tables.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, if you want to do like a country show or something.
Yeah, well, if you want to do a country show, I think you'd be down for it. Sounds like.
Yeah, they would. It sounds like they'd be a little too down for that.
Yeah. I love country though, but it's that's.
What country do you like?
Huh?
What country do you like? I'm
mostly just the pop shit. I'm not too deep into.
So you like Combs and Wallen and.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah. And we just move on from that
segue. Yeah, we're just gonna
move on from that segue. All right, when the cameras are off, we'll
what's it called? Oh yeah, it's not my pick. Access Club. I'm gonna go a little bit more rustic. But it's still like, it's like a polished rustic, and it's gonna be velvet.
That's true. Yeah. I would say it's like when people have like those filters that like make like their shit look grainy and shit, and it's not like that's like the stock. That's as rustic as they go. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like
it's the stock LUT, you know.
Yeah, like pro venue that like has we're gonna make it like feel underground type thing. Yeah. Great venue. Venue. Yeah, I would go Hard Luck Bar. So I want to I just like want to like whoop your ass in this whole competition. I just feel like, if you went with like a fake rustic spot, I want to go with like an actual rustic spot. You know what I mean? Like,
you're getting competitive over here.
Yes, dog. What else? I play to win. It's like
absolutely. Nah. Okay. Shit. I'm starting to realize I actually haven't been to that many venues. You know what? I'm gonna go real rustic and real shoddy, but also like beautiful in the same way. Cinecycle.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. I went to my first show there. Shout out Wave Son. That's the second time I've mentioned that show today.
Yeah, the owners also had, dude, all these owners have controversies, man. I swear. But his was like years back. I don't even want to bring it up again. I don't even want to bring it up again. It's so sweet. Here I am, bro. I'm just trying to make this interview good, bro. I'm just trying to like, you know what I'm
just
saying?
trying to bring something to the table.
No,
It's like,
I just honestly, I'm just trying to like, add some spice. But like, no, that spot is great, man. And they don't cost too much to book, whatever. And I feel like that's the best spot if you want to like do something creative.
Yeah.
Or like you want to like have like a blank canvas to just shout B-Joy. That's the name of my buddy's event series, Blank Canvas. And actually don't shout out B-Joy. He had a broken bottle opener at his house.
Oh,
and
fuck.
this happened because he had a broken bottle opener. Yeah, it actually wasn't broken. I just fucked it up. And he's the guy who did this bandage, so sweet.
Okay.
But
yeah.
You don't give a fuck. I'm just reliving this moment. I'm just reliving this shit. Yeah,
all of a sudden it's therapy.
No, we're talking about Cinecycle. I bring it back to this shit. Yeah, PTSD.
It looks like some shit that would happen at Cinecycle though.
Yeah, no, I've earned my stripes, man. Yeah. I should have posted this for ladies, bro. Cinecycle is great. I appreciate that spot. Okay, that's all I have to say about that.
It's your pick now.
Oh yeah, my pick. I still have to go.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go completely opposite of grimy. Then I'm gonna go. God damn, bro. Nah, I was gonna say where I did the award show, and I saw you at the Kicks show there too. I was gonna go to Bar Cathedral. I think I'm gonna go instead with a spot called Seascape. It's an arcade and it's a venue.
Okay.
There's a lot of rap that goes on there too.
Yeah.
On the West End.
Yeah.
It's just nice because like, it's a great room, sound is great, bar is great, and like a lot of people are chilling, like going from up like the stairs, up down Morgan Wall, and like they're chilling out, and the fact that there's an arcade in there as well is like really good. So
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with no.
He doesn't know it, bro. That's the fact. You don't know that arcade spot.
Like you, everything I mentioned, you're like, okay, yeah, I know that, and then I'm gonna one up you. It is like, okay.
Yeah, it's a game, dude. Get used to it. I can't take any competition.
No, it's just you have inside information.
I've been to more venues, probably.
Yeah. I'm still new to this, and you talk to venue, you book venues, so like, you know.
Yeah, I chose.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know when that cut, but oh well. That definitely was not a good clap. All right, we're good again.
Yeah. Yeah, so Seascape, I would go with them.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stick to the more slightly Grammy vibe. I'm gonna go with the Baby G.
Grammy vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby G is nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Although the one show I went there, it was like 20 people. It was still cool.
Yeah.
You know.
What show was it?
Again, it was Lil Perms, Wave Son, Star was on that lineup. It was a weird show.
Okay.
Yeah. It was mostly weird because I completely greened out.
All right.
I don't smoke, right? So
yeah.
My buddy, one of my friends, just passes me a blunt, and I was
this
like,
man can't handle his weed. That's crazy.
Nah.
No.
But apparently it was actually strong. I don't know. But whatever.
Well, like any dispensary weed is really strong.
Yeah.
Right nowadays.
I
think.
No,
but I think you go to any show where there's like not a lot of people there, it just makes it weird anyway.
Yeah.
Just feels like this is not what it should be.
No, it feels like a friend's party.
Yeah, and it's not at a friend's house.
Yeah.
It's at like a venue. Yeah. So like there's not a lot of people there, and
there's
like,
also people performing that you don't know. Like, it's like
That's true. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like to listen to people that I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's not the part that was weird. It was
Unless they suck.
It was just that you're like sitting there like, okay, but like, yeah, there was like 20 people in the room. Anyways, I think it's your pick again.
Yeah, you went with the Baby G. I would have to go with the Garrison.
Okay, and that's your final pick, right?
And that's really easy to like kill you on that one too, because the Baby G is like, it means the baby Garrison.
Oh,
so
fuck.
So I basically
I'm
like
getting
they're owned by the same people. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
So it's the Garrison and the baby Garrison.
This is me showing I'm not from the city. I'm just a suburban boy.
Listen, there's a lot that you know that I don't either, right? There's a lot.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, who knows?
Yeah.
God damn, bro. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I know. I can beat you in some spots.
Yeah, maybe like artists-wise, maybe.
Maybe.
Like underground artists.
Maybe.
More like clouded underground artists.
Yeah, probably there.
Yeah, you're pretty well versed in that shit. Yeah.
You got the local shit on lock though. I think. Well, like the real local shit, like, cause you can. You. I feel like you've crossed. The draft is so long, but I was gonna say.
I know, like you said, I was like crossing genres. And
yes,
shit. Yeah.
yes. You've got a more wide variety of genres where I'm like I'm more of in like a community. Whereas.
Well, I really just work with rap now, like for the most part.
Yeah?
I did like 6 rock events last year, which is like not a lot. Like I did like 35 rap shows.
It's more than I've been to, so.
35 rap shows I produced, and 6 of them were rock, which like when I started would have been totally like different.
Yeah.
Probably the opposite. But that also shows how much the city has changed too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, because it is still there's still an older factor in the city. I feel like that is more rock oriented
with owners and managers and shit.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, I think they've been letting in a lot more rap.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes it's not necessarily about like their taste or them being older. It's just about like you can make more money off of rock shows a lot of the time because people drink more beer at rock shows. So to say it's always like some prejudice shit isn't the case, but at the same time we've had like a lot of scenarios now where we've actually seen it like be prejudice, and it's like, you know, we got receipts on that shit as well.
Yeah.
You know,
which is wild.
Yeah, for sure. But it's funny though, like how much these guys will like make themselves targets in a way. Like when I found out about all that shit at Lee's and Horseshoe, and like this dude was literally in an email from him, you know what I'm saying, like saying some racist shit in an email. It's, I mean, bro, like
you gotta do better.
Like if we caught like a video of you, you know, from like a garage camera, and you're like, you know, saying some dumb shit, that's one thing. It's another thing. It's like it's an email from you saying racist stuff.
Like your name is attached to it.
Verifiable, your like, name, like all that stuff. I just don't really and I'm not saying like, yo, be racist, just keep it I'm saying like
don't be racist, but also like
I'm saying how fucking dumb are you is really what I'm saying. And it adds to like, for me, a bit of a like humorous like thing. Like it's funny to me just how absurdly like out there and obvious it is, you know, that like it's literally you're sending an email like Yeah.
But on the beer sales, if they need to somehow, I don't know what bylaw needs to pass, start selling weed at the shows.
I've been saying that. Like, I know. Yeah, just like pre-rolls or something, just selling them at venues. You know, or just some other incentive, you know. I know that a lot of rap fans buy merch and shit. So like if the venue just made profit off of that, I think a lot of us promoters would be chill on that, and if it would just allow us to do more shit at the venues. But I am seeing a lot of people kind of circumventing the whole thing right now, especially because like for a minute I would see different rap shows just pop up, but now I'm seeing people that have like consistent, I don't know if residencies necessarily, but I do see a lot of different promoters going back to the same venues. I see Quoted going to Lee's a lot, 3 times. It's not like it's not like a one night stand type of thing, you know. They're
dating.
You see where my mind is going.
No, but on that note, my final pick is going to be The Revival because you remind me of it. So
that's true. Yeah, I think I met you there. Whatever.
No, I think we did.
You were at that though. You were.
I was at that, but yeah, because we've probably been in the same room a couple times.
I just remind you of the venue type shit, or like, I remind you of the venue.
No, you reminded me of the draft.
I reminded you of the. Okay,
no, you don't remind me of it. I was reminded of it.
Yeah. Okay, but that's cool. It's doing mental gymnastics.
Bro, my gears are turning, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good venue. I like that spot. yeah, I enjoyed. I went to like a Halloween party at the Revival one time. It was cool. And then the DMTV show. I think I've been there like twice.
Yeah.
They don't do a lot of shows.
I don't think so. I like it was the first time I heard of it, but apparently they've done some shows before. Cause I remember. Do you know Elixir?
Yeah.
Apparently, like his first ever concert was at Revival.
But yeah, when he was like a kid or something. I think
so. Well, I mean, he's still pretty much a kid.
Yeah, true. But like when he'll post like a fucking throwback or something.
Yeah.
It's just like a fucking toddler and he's like hanging out with Akon or some shit.
Yeah. Dude's been around the arts for a while. Shout out Elixir, fucking legend.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah. But yeah.
So, you enjoying doing this like style now? Like,
it's
like last time we did this, it was on Instagram Live. And, yeah.
It's a lot easier in person. A lot easier. I feel like when it's online, it's harder to connect, right? Because like it's through a screen, right? It's the in-person ability is like a lot easier and more comfortable, and it not only for me but for the person I'm interviewing, right? Like it's like especially doing stuff like this. Obviously, I'm a little tired for this one, but like I've done 4 and it's just slow. It rolls, right? It's like you're in the mood, and this way I also have content for the next 7 weeks. Like, yeah,
you're blessed for sure on content with like as many people as you were interviewing today and all that. Yeah, it's just good. You just gotta get that shit out there for sure. Yeah, I mean, I rock with like just doing interviews where like, yeah, like this one where it's just chill, like, and just like going off it. And honestly, if you're on Instagram Live, like you say something, then the other person says something, then you say something, and whatever. It's like a different format for sure. Yeah,
that's why for the promo TikTok, I just kind of chopped it up. I was like, we don't need to show the
oh yeah, exactly. Like the bits where like it's like, you know, delays or lags or whatever. Yeah,
and like it was just better that way. But no, it was actually. That interview actually surprised me because I was on my way back. Where was I from? I don't know where I was, but I had just gotten home, and then like 2 minutes later I walked downstairs and I had to get on live with you. So I was like really pushing it, but it worked out. But yeah,
I was out. I was coming back from school and like I was just doing it on the street.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, no,
it was sick. And then you came to the event. That was nice.
Yeah, it was really good. It was, I don't know. There's something about Bar Cathedral that I'm not necessarily a fan of. I just feel like it's haunted in some way.
Haunted, yeah.
Yeah. It just looks haunted, but like.
Okay, so you're scared of like ghosts?
No, I'm not scared of it. I'm just, I don't know. I feel like that event, I had like a panic attack going into it, and then like just sitting there, I was like seething through. And I don't know if you noticed, but I did leave halfway through because I was just mentally not there.
Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
No, it was okay. It's just full on panic attack, but
yeah, well, a lot of creative people have moments like that, bro, because like you got a lot, your wheels are turning, you know, and we're creative people, so we create shitty scenarios or great scenarios in our own heads, right? That may or may not be true, right? So
no, for me it was literally social anxiety. I was like, oh shit. I thought I knew more people that were there, and I did, but like I also am not the person to go up and introduce myself that much, because like especially when I was in that mood, it was not gonna work, right?
Yeah, well, I think, you know, I was similar. I wasn't having a panic attack, but I was similarly when I was at the Kicks thing. There's a lot of people I'm like meeting for the first time. I met Don Valley there, a few other people too, and yeah, I think in that room you know more people than I did, and at the event, well, I knew everyone because I was running the event.
It was your event, but
so in another circumstance, bro, just like asked me to introduce you know, you to different people, and likewise as well. Yeah, but those things happen for sure. Sometimes you do need somebody to be like, yo, this is my boy type thing, you know. Because I do go up to people and I say like, hey, what's going on? You're an artist, right? Or whatever. Like I really do that. That said, there are a lot of times where I'm about to, and then I go, all right, maybe just hold off. You know what I mean? This would be a lot more comfortable
in a different
another
setting.
scenario. Maybe, you know, there'll be something after the show, like grabbing drinks somewhere. I know this person, you know that person, like whatever. And you just feel people's energy too. Like sometimes people don't want to be talked to.
And the other reason I thought it was cursed was that event you said, the Peep the Kicks event, which was good once it started, but it was so chaotic to start.
Well, yeah, I think it was like a 19+ thing, right?
Yeah.
Like they had to get everyone out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, which made sense, but like, yeah, that was definitely chaotic. When I was in there, I bought a drink and I was saying to the bartenders, I was like, yo, they just kicked everybody out. What's going on? Like, I was trying to figure out what was happening. And he was like, you're not one of these fucking kids. Like, you're fine. Like, I guess he profiled me, and I don't know if I was looking more mature at the moment or something, but he was like, you're not one of these fucking kids. I'll get you a beer. And I was like, yeah, I'll have a Molson Dry. He's like, oh, fuck yeah, Molson Dry. Like, you're not one of these fucking skinny jeans wearing, like, he was hating on, like, the whole, the bartender was hated them. That's probably also because they wanted to, like, evacuate everyone, so they weren't serving anyone that was underage. Like, they're probably tweaking a little bit.
It's also, like, an old school ass place, like the Spaghetti Factory. Like, just been there forever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've done 2 events. I produced 2 shows there, and, like, the first one, I enjoyed it. Like, good turnout, whatever, but I think it's something that was really good for the award show. But apart from that, like, doing a regular gig there, I don't know if I'm as into that. I think there's a lot of other places that you could choose. Like, for just a standard rap show.
Like it like Supermarket, your first pick literally was like, it would be a better option because it does have that bar aspect, but it's also got a little bit more space.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, Run up Supermarket with events and shit. Like, if you're a promoter, like, do some shit there. I always find it to be, like, a really good vibe, especially because people can chill and, like, talk in the one area, and they can go into the stage area as well.
Yeah.
You can move back and forth pretty seamlessly. Yeah. It's great. And great location. Everybody can get down there, you know. A lot of people, sometimes if you're running a show there, they'll just pop into the event because they're in Kensington Market. Let's say it's like, you know, especially in the summer. Yeah, love that spot.
It's beautiful in the summer. Yeah. No, I mean, I appreciate you coming.
Absolutely, dude.
It was good to have a conversation because I feel like a lot of the interviews I've done have been there's conversational aspects, but it's like the last one was like 8 minutes, so like, you know, this is good to have good clips, good content, especially about the local scene.
No, I mean, it's great, dude. Yeah, and just like riffing on shit too. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I appreciate you coming.
Cheers, mate. Yeah.
Broke the
other hand. Thank you.
Where can people find you?
Find me at Henry J Murr, HENRY JMURR. I'm dropping the personal right now. I ain't even, you know. You follow Zed too. Zed Knights, ZEDNIGHTS. Zed Knights as well. Objective Zed, all that stuff. Cheers.